Welcome to the Firenzecolor classroom. Here we're going to do a demonstration of fine marmarino. Fine marmarinos are your mirror, your Era Veneziana, and your Grassello. This is going to be a Grassello application, okay? The first thing we need is our proper tools. Flexible stainless steel tools. These are all for marmarino tools. This is the one with the 18 karat. Of course, we have the gunmetal black and then the plastic ones. This right here, what we're using is the MDF board. This is a flat primer. This is a Novolux primer, okay? This is also the Quartz Primer. If you have the Quartz Primer and you feel like it's too sandy on your wall, all you need to do is scrape it, or you have a sandpaper, you sand it off. If not, just use a flat primer, okay? We have the Novolux Primer. So this is the primer. Now I'm gonna do a base coat. This is gonna be a dark green color, so what I like to use is white as a base coat so it's nice and thick. This is a white Grassello, nice and thick. I'm a righty, so I'm always going to start on my top left. Always work from dry to wet. Simple. When this dries, it will look like this, okay? This is how your first coat should look. Now I'm gonna clean my trowel real quick because I'm gonna do the secondary coat. The secondary coat will be in color. Why do I do this? It's because remember, it's a dark color. It costs more when it's dark color. So when you call Firenze, you call and you say, hey, I have square footage for 200 square feet. So we sell you only for 200 square feet. See, this is when you know it's good stainless steel. Just a damp rag. I cleaned it. You saw me in seconds. I cleaned the rag, the trowel. Now we're doing the custom green color here. Very beautiful color. I'm gonna start on my top left again. Main thing is always circular motions, because in nature there's no straight lines. Very easy to apply. One thing about this product, it's fine like butter, so it spreads very, very easily. Simple. If you notice, I didn't sand my first coat, nothing like that. One of the reasons why we're doing this video, we're not stopping, we're not doing nothing, we're just giving you the real deal, how to really apply this product. Very simple. Second coat, when this dries, it will look like this. Now, something with marmarino, when it's wet, it could be 50 to 100% darker. It's just the way it is. If you wet it, see how dark it gets? So basically people ask, when do I know when to apply the third coat application? Basically when it's dry. It could take 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. It's all depending on the AC running. If you have a fan on it, it's all depending on that. But basically when it's completely dry, it should look like this. Third coat application is a little different. You have to put it a little nice and tight, always circular motions. You're gonna be doing 2 to 3 feet all the time. Stop, come back and burnish. Very important. Now the burnishing trowel is a 200 by 80. It's a smaller trowel. We use a smaller trowel for better compression, so it's more consistent in the pressure. That's all. Third coat application, still the same product. If you notice, I didn't clean my trowel. Nice and tight. Always in circular motions. One thing about the third coat is very important to overlap. The more you overlap, the shinier it'll be, the more movement you'll have. Something about my product, I like to come back, clean it, put it right back on the top again, okay? And only have enough product on your trowel for this particular area. Don't put too much on your trowel because then you'll be dropping it, it'll just make a mess. If there's something you don't like, something that bothers you, you come back and overlap it. Very, very easy, okay? So now I did a nice little section. I'm gonna come back and stop and burnish it. Now, this is the one with the 18 karat gold. Come back, always clean it. Why do we clean it? Because the product is still wet. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little green there. What happens is that if I leave it there, I don't clean it, it dries. If it dries, I come back and burnish it. Guess what? I get a beautiful scratch on your final coat. All gotta do with pressure. It's all I have to do with pressure, okay? Make sure you burnish in every direction, because some areas that you burnish on this side, the Marmarino, you don't touch it. So you have to come back and burnish it in both directions. Even up and down, whatever it is. This is the X one. The X is for special treated steel for no black marks. Same thing. Okay, now when this dries, I'm gonna wax it, okay? Why do we wax Venetian plaster? Some people say, but it's nice and shiny already. Why do I need to wax it? We don't wax it just to make it shiny. We wax it to protect it. Why do we protect Venetian plaster? Simple, it's a stone product. It's made out of limestone and marble. What does that mean? It's a thin veneer of stone on your walls, right? So it likes to absorb things. So what happens is that this Marmarino becomes a conversation piece. What does that mean? It means people like to touch it. We have oils in our hands. You could dirty it. You have gatherings. You can spill water, wine, whatever it is. You'll always want to protect it. Now, if you notice, I burnished it maybe like 10, 15 times, whatever it is. This is without wax. Nice and shiny, right? Now, of course, it has to do with the right tool, the right applicator, but it also has to do with the right product. If you notice, this product is very user-friendly to use, but you have to be a professional to use it. People ask me, why do I peel? Okay, if you see this board, you see this little area is darker. You see this area? Darker, darker, darker. What does that mean? When it's darker, meaning there's more moisture underneath it, okay? So if you over burnish it, the places that are darker, meaning more moisture, will peel. Thus, be careful around those areas. One thing I like to do is feel the product. I feel it because I love it, but one of the things that you feel it, because if something stops you and it's rough like sandpaper, it means you didn't burnish it. How many minutes is that so far?
9.
Okay, whew, good. 9 minutes, look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna wax it, okay? We're gonna use Cera Plus wax. Okay, the waxing that we use is very important, it's very critical. The wax I like to use is from Nova Color. Firenzecolor carries it, it's called Cera Plus. A lot of people always ask me what wax you use. This is the wax we use. Real stainless steel cleans very easily, okay? That's why you have to invest in proper tools. If this is a profession, this is your profession, meaning you're a professional, you have to have the right tools. Super important. We carry all the tools here. You call, you ask for the tools you use, you ask, hey, I want that tool that this gentleman is using on the video. We have it. Very simple, okay? Now for something like this, what I like to do, me personally, before I wax, I like to get a 2,000 grit sandpaper, 3,000, 2,500, 1,500, basically 1,000 and up. That's what's important, okay? Come back, just very lightly. Just in case it has any little nicks. That's all, very simple. Doesn't take much to do it. So now I'm gonna wax it. Waxing is very important. If you wax it wrong, you could ruin the finish. I just want you to know that. So even waxing, you need to be a professional doing it. So I grab some. So of course it's liquid waxes like beeswax. We have liquid waxes as well that you can put on with your sponge. But every wax is used for different things. That's what you ask us, ask the professionals, what we recommend for what particular style you're doing, okay? Put it on nice and tight, all in circular motions, of course. Try to do long strokes. Let it compress inside the material. So basically you're compressing it in. Not so much pressure. Look at that, nice and tight. I still got some left over. I'm gonna put it right back inside, okay? You don't wanna have too much in your truck because then it'll be all over the floor. You have to learn how to control the product, thus have very little in your truck, okay? Now we wanna wait until the Marmerino absorbs it. Very important, you don't wanna buff it right away. So what I like to do is I like to wax the whole wall first, stop, and then I come back and I polish it up. Now you can do two things. You can use a rag, a microfiber rag, and do this. I don't like to do that because I'm a professional now. I don't want to do 2,000 square feet with a rag doing like that. Doesn't bother. You guys could do that. It's not a problem. You guys could do this all day if you want. You know, I use a polisher so I don't mess up my shoulder, okay? This is a Makita, very high performance polisher. It's not called a buffer, it's called a polisher, all right? That's the difference of the names. It has different speeds. That's it, simple. Remember, with a rag, you're doing this maybe 5 miles an hour. That's doing it 900 miles an hour. Completely different. Boom. Very sexy, very beautiful. Remember, this product gives you highs and lows, natural movements. The volume of it is very beautiful. The depth is very beautiful. We use natural pigments. We use low VOC tints and no VOC tints. And of course, we have the best product ever. So this is what I recommend how to do a proper fine Marmerino. Remember, fine Marmerinos, there's different names for it. Okay, this is the Grassello style. Firenzecolor carries it here. We're here for all your Venetian Plaster needs. Thank you guys for watching.